Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with the reaction with the ghost and this insane dog, aka Lucy. So we're here with The Flash, of course, Season 7, Episode 5, the second episode of the new arc, Fear Me. Fear Me. Now, she actually finished watching Episode 4 just before this because she actually fell asleep.
Half an hour?
You fell asleep before, yeah. You fell asleep before the first segment was even over for the last episode. She was off camera and everything. What'd you think of that episode overall?
I thought it was pretty good. I really liked the end, how Caitlin and Killer Frost
Split in two.
That was cool.
That was a big moment because I remember mentioning to her, and I remember she responded to me before she fell asleep. I'm like, something's up with that headache.
See, I feel like I remember that, but at the same time I don't.
But what exactly is the reason why they're separated?
I don't know.
Squeaking away over there. She is a lot of energy tonight. But I mean, overall, I'm liking the fact that we're being introduced to these new force abilities. Because I mean, she looked at that gigantic, and I think it's a woman. It's a character from the comics. That's a part of the Strength Force.
That thing was crazy.
Yeah, and then it absorbed the antimatter bomb. Now it's unstoppable. Remember that weird music or noise, and then she jumped away?
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know.
Maybe her creator, or maybe something that is called. I don't know. I don't know what the whole deal is. I'm really confused. I don't know. But I'm most curious about the Caitlin and Killer Frost thing.
I really want to see
know
more of that.
Because I mean, now they're split into two. There's a lot of interesting things to do with that.
I mean, and it seems like Cisco and what's his name? That new guy.
Chester.
Yeah, Chester. Seems like they are going to be pretty good friends as they're talking about Star Wars and Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're going to be pretty good friends.
Yeah, probably. So you ready to get into and see what they do with this episode? With Fear Me. Hopefully things will go well. We'll see.
Everybody say a good thought for Lucy now.
Yes.
Say a good thought. You got this, Lucy.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, he's overseas.
I'd say she's more than just recovering.
I love that.
Yeah.
My back match still wearing off. I'm seeing double.
What the fuck was that?
Fear Me. Remember Fear Me?
Can you see a face or is it just your body? What the
Okay, everything's breaking.
That's gotta be hard to have both of them there.
Stationary shots. She has to do the scene twice, basically.
Fuerza. Spanish for strength. Look, She-Hulk was taken, okay?
Oh, She-Hulk. Marvel.
Here. Right now.
See the multiple colors?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's his mom!
Is that really...
Well...
That's not his mom, is it? That's not his mom.
The actress who plays the mom. So she's either playing Barry's mom or Jay Garrick's wife. She was Jay Garrick's wife as well.
Well, you see how she had bruises on her face? That's probably the Fuerza?
Maybe she is.
I think so.
See, I was just saying, oh, it's Barry's mom. Because...
I noticed, like, she had, like, bruises, like, around her face and on her head. I think it's her, but her human form.
Interesting. We'll see. The Speed Force took form of his mom to be more comfortable with Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think Fuerza did this?
She is Fuerza.
Something's up, because you saw all the different colors of the lightning, so something's up.
Fuerza's right behind them.
Yeah, because, I mean, they sensed... I mean, it could have been wrong, I guess.
They sensed that she was coming at them.
Yeah.
If we got some kind of Freddy Krueger meta on our hands.
You must be the captain's daughter.
What if that's fridge or whatever? I don't know how to pronounce the word anyways. Maybe that woman, the liaison, is what's causing the nightmares. You show up right after all this stuff starts happening, yeah, suspects.
We can get you back to your normal.
No, she doesn't want
Two
to.
minds, one body.
Doesn't want it. She's gonna mess with that.
Yeah.
So that her and Caitlin don't get back together as
For
one.
sure.
He's watching the Flash right now. He's watching the show right now. Yeah, that's footage from the show. Yeah. The fear, right? Crows!
What the hell? What is that?
Okay.
You're showing them a vision of a dozen bystanders getting eaten alive by a very hungry kaiju. It's horrifying when you think it's your turn.
The weird editing of this.
Reverse flash.
Oh, good call. Is it?
Good noise. I knew it.
Savitar! Oh, this is good.
If you die in the hallucination,
And you die in real life.
Holy
Your
sh!
traces of the same isotope.
Well,
Where's that?
gotta have a little bit of stakes to it, you know?
I'm fine.
Are you?
Really, I'm fine.
No.
I've only ever heard of one other person
Mm.
using the phrase
Go Iris.
"You're late." Citizens, something is off with Kramer. I know it.
Watch her be wrong, though. You know what I'm saying? The one time...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be peanut butter and jellied again by the
Good.
time we tear up.
Keep bringing this up. We know.
Frost!
Uh-oh.
It'll be weeks before we can even consider
Aw,
another
what a
fusion
shame.
attempt, because maybe I don't want to recombine.
Ta-da!
Perhaps you all could use some freedom.
What's her fear?
Was it Mark?
No. It was Caitlin's smell.
That's why she doesn't want to merge.
Hit the paper.
Oh, he caught it. Oh, shit. Okay. And he's gone.
Wait, we had panic attacks?
Extreme
See,
loss.
luckily, Caitlin
Manipulate your fear. He
didn't go through that.
Yeah.
Your cortisol.
You're gonna have to face him again eventually. What if I can't, alright? What if he's too powerful and I can't stop him?
I would never hate you.
It's like I hate you being
You're my
insane.
sister. You can always tell me
Sister.
how you feel.
She considers her a sister. They're twins, basically.
Yeah.
I'm scared. All the time. Sometimes I don't even
You
know
wimp?
why.
You a wimp? Honey.
It just came
My
out.
biggest fear in life is living without you.
Oh, that's
Aw,
sweet.
what are you, a wimp?
Exactly.
This is us.
This is us, get it?
Because that shows she wants
Know that you're not the only one who's been
Pep talk
waiting
time.
more than
It's time for a pep talk. It's that liaison, I'm telling you.
Sense crisis.
It's the
that we've
liaison.
seen once so far.
Are you insane?
I know.
The thinker's chair.
But DeVoe built this chair to expand his
Yeah.
mental capacity.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That looks really cool though.
Uh-oh.
People would kill themselves.
I hope not. That'd be horrible. Oh, of course. Yep. Too easy.
Us all killed Barry.
Dang.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh. Makes you think
Oh.
of that one guy.
When you let me die, you killed our children too.
What the fuck?
That was dark. That was so dark.
You killed our children too.
Fuck. Go, Barry. Can you break through the barrier? Come on, come on, come on. You did it.
Those are yellow.
Whoa.
You said encourage. Dude.
But where's the purple barrier? That should still be out there.
That kids have it.
Kid also. Oh. He's not even real? Something?
Luckily, your powers are getting stronger too.
Charity
You think something's gonna happen to her since she's
I don't know. You
sitting in that chair? Something's up, right?
out there.
What the fuck?
Shorting out the place.
Oh shit.
I'm here to locate and apprehend rogue
Frost.
And quite frankly, the metahuman fugitive known as Killer Frost.
So the theories are wrong. That theory's wrong.
She had her fear was real though.
Where's that and Psych? They both hurt you?
Who are they? I think they're just like me.
So
That was a lot.
that was a lot of episode there.
I feel like it went on forever.
In a bad way or a good way? Because I
A
felt
good way.
I really liked they were doing a lot. Because you're like, it's 8:30, and it felt like the whole episode pretty
Yeah.
much.
I felt like it was coming to an end.
Still had half more to go. Okay, so we have multiple storylines they're just like throwing in the mix here, which are like it felt like they weren't all B stories. It felt like they were all like main plots that were kind of circulating, kind of combining into one. Because we had Caitlin and Frost separated, and then we have this Psych individual causing fear. Cecile gets hit with it first. There was a robbery, and then of course throughout the whole episode they're seeing all these fears and stuff. And then you have the Speed Force Nora pop up, and is pretty much knocked out the whole episode. What else? Is there something else going on?
The liaison.
The liaison. Like, there's a lot going on
How'd you forget about that?
because it was small part of it till the end. So we were wrong.
Neither of them were the
Yeah,
She-Hulk, whatever.
yeah, she like strength basically. Wasn't the liaison? Wasn't Speed Force Nora? Because she got attacked by both
Together.
of them. And when she said, "I think they're just like me," the whole idea of there being more than the Speed Force, there's the Strength Force. I forget the other two, the Mind Force, something else I think, or something. Those are the manifestations of those different forces. As maybe that explains why when they defeated Psych, I don't think he's defeated. I think he's gonna come back.
Yeah.
That's why he like disappeared the way he did.
Because he's a force.
He's not really real. I don't know. But I really enjoyed what this episode was doing. They were just throwing everything at us.
Yeah.
And I tweeted it out too, and someone said, "Well, I think they have less episodes this season, so
I think
film
keep
more
every
story.
episode like this.
Just keep throwing stuff at us. Don't let us wait."
I was tired, but I wasn't ready to fall asleep.
Because a lot was happening. You had to keep up. Cecile's nightmare. Someone in a straitjacket or something.
I feel like it's her.
You think it was her? Because
Yeah.
there was a reason why we didn't see a face. Because every other person was, Cisco had a thing, we didn't see it.
So what if, because they put her in the thinker's chair, what if she goes crazy? So she,
In a straitjacket, and then we'll flash back to that and we'll actually see her face.
yeah,
Okay, because you saw the purple in the eyes.
that'd be interesting.
I really like this villain though. The whole idea of your fear me, the episode title.
Yeah, that was cool.
Because the only critique is that they should have showed Cisco's fear. If they couldn't, due to COVID.
If they couldn't get her, they should have had another fear for him.
Yeah, but I would think due to COVID, she can't go back and forth unless she hasn't filmed yet for this season. And what we have seen from her was before the shutdown.
Yeah, because we haven't seen any
We haven't seen her since.
at all
No.
since she was in the mirror.
Or maybe they need time off and they're relaxing and not filming. I don't know. But regardless, they should have done something for Cisco to show a fear of his. But I like Barry's first fear, Reverse Flash to Savitar. You figured out Reverse Flash immediately with the sound. And then Savitar.
I was proud of myself.
I was like, oh fuck, okay. Because it reminded me of an episode of Arrow. I think it was during season 4. So I try to forget that episode, the season as whole. There was a part where Oliver was facing all of his villains in some sort of like memory vision thing, and he fought all of his villains. I was like, oh shit, they're doing that kind of thing here too. Okay, where's Zoom? No Zoom. Where's Cicada? Gracie. Just give me another reason to have Gracie back at the fucking Cicada.
No, they will never bring that back.
They should bring
Never.
back Cicada to go, Gracie. And they'll turn to the camera. That's for you, Chainsaw. Wink. And then back to the episode. That's what they should do.
They'll never
But that was cool. So he got stabbed, and then you see him laying on the ground, and he has blood out of his chest
And
where the
even
stab
like when
was.
he's waking up or when he's recovering in the lab, he takes that gauze off his chest and
Yeah.
you see that big red spot
Yeah.
where he's bleeding.
That's crazy. And you know what that reminded me of? It reminds me of when Iris was supposed to get stabbed. Remember when the whole setup,
Yeah.
he saw that happen in the future? That's what it reminded me of.
Could you imagine if they, like, let fears go on and people, like, killed themselves?
That's what you brought. Like, well, I hope people don't kill themselves. I'm like, I don't know, because those two crows from Batwoman. Okay, they thought they saw a giant monster behind
Yeah.
Barry, so who knows what they would have done?
It's like, what the fuck
Because
was
they
that?
had their weapons drawn. They're shooting into the air. They could have killed somebody.
They could have shot each other.
Could have shot Barry, even though he would have dodged it. But still, could have. So we had this whole. We knew we were just waiting. Frost finally admitted, maybe I don't want to combine back with Caitlin. We knew that's something. They should have just not let us on for so long. Just get it. Just admit
I
it.
really like that they're separated.
It's different. Because you made a point too. We can have this conversation with Caitlin about what happened in the that building or whatever, though those people like fear about money and losing stock or whatever. She and Frost are not combined, so Frost got affected, she didn't. And the whole idea of two's better than one, so maybe they're gonna be separated for a while.
Would they have both had it?
I'm guessing they both would have had a fear. Yeah, maybe. But it's interesting because with them being separated, she can still have the brains, and there's no... And so Frost got affected, unfortunately, but Caitlin also didn't get affected.
Yeah.
She would have if they were combined. I still want to understand why exactly they were separated in the first place. They said, well, we woke up and all of a sudden we're separated bodies. That doesn't really... I mean, they said something about, there was like a mirror thing on the gun. I get it, and they explained it that way, but I just feel like... I don't know.
Weird.
Of
It
cour-
would have been nice to have more explanation of why they are no longer one.
I feel like they just kind of bypassed it because, like, hey, it's cool, right? Yeah, it's cool. Because we have other stuff we gotta do. There's more story we
Yeah.
gotta tell here. So okay, whatever. So the liaison
So Frost
is still.
her fear was that she was going to get arrested, but Caitlin turned her in. I mean, her fear's kind of coming true. The liaison's
Which is
there just
interesting,
for her.
Because Caitlin said, I would never do that. She's like, I know.
Will she end up turning her in?
I don't.
Could you imagine that?
Because I remember, I think we were watching the last episode before we started this episode, watching it live. So she had to catch up. Did the Abracadabra episode. Remember, they had that line from Frost saying, well, they're still out looking for me. But Argus knows I'm cool. Argus knows I'm fine.
Yeah.
But not everybody else. So, and then there was this whole conspiracy thing and people were theorizing online. Who's the liaison he's going to go meet? Is it Patty? No, it's just some random woman that we think, is she the meta or the strength force user that we saw in the last episode? Nope. Is she a good person? No, she's not actually a good person because she's going after Caitlin.
Yeah.
Now that Frost is separated, that means Frost has to go into hiding and Caitlin has to... I don't know.
Well, I wonder.
What is Joe going to do with this?
I feel like if Cecile's vision is going to come true, Frost's vision could come true and Caitlin could be the one turning her in.
Do you think the vision that... we got about that one line from Iris and Barry's fear. Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But do you think they're all going to come true in some sort of sense? Because, I mean, we're having
Maybe.
two starting to come true in a sense. I think the Reverse Flash and Savitar, that was just kind of a throwback. Oh, look at these
Well,
past villains. But then they kept cutting back to the multiple of Lucy's outside.
Lucy's outside.
Maybe they kept cutting back to the one where they're all like knocked out.
As you notice, like, Frost or Caitlin was not there.
At all.
You would have thought one of them would have been there.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It was like they only showed okay. So
It
that
was
line,
Cisco, Iris, and then his mom.
Speed Force Mom.
Yeah.
The Iris line. My death means the death of you. I'm paraphrasing. My death means the death of our children, too.
Yeah.
Like, what in the
That
fuck?
was crazy.
What in the hell? That is so messed up.
It was so dark.
And then, as you pointed out, she was like, all that kind of stuff like that. One guy, I forget his name, with the mask, and he can fit into really tight spaces.
He's got like the dreadlocky hair.
Yeah.
What is his name?
I forget. Ragdoll.
Yeah.
But she's the only one who did that. Cisco didn't do that. Speed Force Mom didn't do that. Oh, it's weird.
Like she was all broken.
So a lot of things happen. They're setting up a lot of paths on certain things. Frost is gonna potentially get arrested. Cecile might go crazy because you saw her eyes and you saw how. Even though she used that chair for good, she used the chair.
Yeah. I think it would have been cool to see the yellow, like, go into the purple.
And destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, the yellow just spread out everywhere, and it looked like the purple was not there.
Yeah, it was just gone. It's probably an issue on their end. They should have CGI'd that better. But overall, I mean, this was a really good episode. A lot of things. As long as, like you said, as long as they got to keep this up. It did so many things.
What's his name was not in this episode?
Chester.
Yeah.
And neither
I
was
cannot
Allegra.
think of his name
Allegra,
ever.
never, not Allegra either. I don't think she wasn't in the episode either.
They were so buddy-buddy last episode, and this episode not in it.
Of course. Yeah. And I don't think they even mentioned it.
No.
Though they mentioned Ralph is on somewhere. He's just gone.
Yeah, they mentioned him somewhere.
Yeah, he's gone. Who knows?
And then you got Barry, who's in a coma.
Yeah, Barry. So Barry's just okay.
Gone.
Gone.
See you later.
Alligator.
Or not.
So is that it pretty much? I think we pretty much covered it.
I think that...
Good stuff.
covered everything.
Good stuff. What did you guys think of this episode? Curious to know your thoughts, because there's a lot of things happen. So what are your highlights? What do you think worked? What didn't work for you? Whatever thoughts you have, let us know in the comment section below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Out.
There you go.